the audio that I have just played on the previous live broadcast, what is just coming out clearly is that Temba Mliswa links retired General Chiwenga with Paul Temta Tungwarara. He goes to an extent of saying, if you look at the list of Zwiganandas that Blessed Geza published, and Knox Chivero, he says Tungwarara is not part of these individuals. But you know, I just want to see whether he's telling the truth. I think especially on when Knox Chivero revealed the enemies of the state, the name of Tungwarara was there. I think let me try to go through and play that music in the Blessed Geza Revolution channel. I think there was the name I saw. Let me just, I'll be just playing it in the background. The name of, that song, to see whether Tungwarara is part of it. So he is linking Tungwarara with the retired General Chiwenga faction. Is it correct on that one? We'll be also looking at these. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So one of the latest videos of Temba Mliswa, he says numerous individuals such as Obey Chimuka and Tudawashe Takwire have been named as Zwiganandas, including the likes of Sean Mnangagwa and all people that are working with Mnangagwa. But the name of Tungwarara, continues not to surface, especially amongst Zwiganandas. Yet he is part of the Zwiganandas under Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. Greetings and welcome once again to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, don't forget to press the subscribe button. So, is Temba Mliswa's assessment correct? Without going much into that, I think I will quote the words of Blessed Geza. Blessed Geza, he was warning Mnangagwa. He said, Mnangagwa, when we remove you, you will realize that you did not have support at all. Now, I'm not saying Tungwarara is part of the Chiwenga faction, neither am I disputing this, but I'm giving you this. Now, caption this. The retired General Chiwenga faction, when it comes to the intelligence, it is ahead of Emerson Mnangagwa. Even if Mnangagwa gathers the people whom he trusts the most to meet at his Prikepo farm, Chiwenga would be aware that very same time they actually go to the Prikepo farm. You will have, even if they plan, remember there was a plan to lock up Chiwenga, to lock up the wife of Chiwenga, to also lock up Opetimpofu, the one that was revealed by Knox Chivero. That plan was thwarted because of the intelligence of retired General Chiwenga. I'm sure even Emerson Mnangagwa does not understand how this information is leaking. What then is the meaning of this? They are people who are busy twerking for Emerson Mnangagwa during broad daylight, who are very close to him, who are the most trusted men and women around him. They go to the Prikepo farm, they meet with him, and these people, he doesn't know about them. Most probably, it may not even be Tungwarara, it may be him, and it's not him alone. If he uproots Tungwarara still, Emerson Dambudzo, there are some meetings where Tungwarara would not be there, but Chiwenga would be aware of what would have taken place, and they would be having proper details. That on its own shows that there are many people who are supporting Mnangagwa publicly at the moment during broad daylight, but at night they are not with him. And so many leaders, if especially so many bootlickers, real bootlickers of Emmerson Mnangagwa, have even said themselves that they are leaders within ZANU-PF. During the day, they are with Mnangagwa, they are more loyal to him for their security, but at night, they brief the other side about everything that the Mnangagwa faction is up to and is doing. There is high probability that that is the predicament that Emmerson Mnangagwa finds himself in. So, is then Temba, I think on Tungwarara, Temba Mliswa, he is saying this. Let's look at the context. If Temba Mliswa had this information about Tungwarara being a sellout, as he purports, working for the Chiwenga faction, I think Tungwarara also plays smart politics. He's a Chikananda that plays smart. I've never said him saying anything bad about retired General Chiwenga. He recognized Chiwenga as one of the vice presidents of Zimbabwe. And numerous times he have said, I remember at one point he said, I called Chiwenga, I asked Chiwenga whether you are linked to Blessed Keza. Chiwenga said, no, I'm not, I don't. You know that statement from Tungwarara. Do you think you can call Chiwenga and ask these details and he tells you, no, I work with Blessed Keza, I work with Knox Chivero. I mean, that is to be shallow in politics, in my view. I remember there was a rally, he said, I'm the only one who stood up and defended the president against Blessed Keza. Especially those days when he was actually attacking left, right, and center. Budawashe Takwire. We heard Paul Temta Tungwarara making these allegations that he was the only one, in fact, not allegations, but this submission, that he was the only one who stood up against Blessed Keza within ZANU-PF. And Temba Mliswa saying, Tungwarara is a sellout. Why is Temba Mliswa saying so? Because he expected that Tungwarara would not give. He is angry of the car, the vehicle that Tungwarara gave to Rutendo Matinyarara. And he thinks in his narrow mind, Temba Mliswa, that Tungwarara did so on his own accord. I don't think so. Tungwarara was sent by Mnangagwa. Out of everything, the recordings that Rutendo have put on the public domain and made numerous audios that Rutendo claimed to have. Remember, Rutendo was also accused of having recorded Emmerson Mnangagwa. Most probably, there were records. Remember, everyone who started to oppose Rutendo will actually simply drops the audio of that particular person publicly. Temba Mliswa, Nick Mangwana, he tried to say something about Rutendo. Screenshots were actually dropped, and he was told, if you continue, we will actually release more. He never continued. Most probably, he knew he had interacted with Rutendo numerous times. And when he says he will release more, definitely he was going to release more information. It appears Rutendo has been, crisscrossing around these ZANU-PF people for quite some time. So, Temba Mliswa may be saying this on an analysis point of view, that Tungwarara is working with Chiwenga. I don't think he has evidence, as he claimed. If he had evidence, he would have long presented that evidence or played it out on the public domain, just like what Rutendo Matinyarara is saying, or given it to Emmerson Mnangagwa so that Mnangagwa may quickly act against, Temba Mliswa, as well as his boss, Budawashe Takwire. They have been, praying for the longest time to thwart and to contain Tungwarara, if they have anything against him, they would have done so. So Zwikanandas up against each other in ZANU-PF, pointing fingers at each other. I think there is more that we will know, especially this year. And all this speak volumes to Mnangagwa's Camp 3 is a disaster. Look at how ZANU-PF is eating. People are eating each other in ZANU-PF. I can tell you they will kill each other because of this illegal constitutional amendment bill number 3 of 2026. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okan is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet